From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Number 36 is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball to fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Fouled away, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
0-1 the count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Nothing in the White Sox half of the first. The Yankees with their first set of swings. Coming up next on MLB Network. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering. Derek Jeter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Eaton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Bernie Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box, number 11, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Williams, a runner at second with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The first baseman, Tino Martino.
Here comes Tino Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now a throw over. Runners back. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next up is Jose Canseco as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0. 1-1 to count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Striding forward now is the DH, Darryl Strawberry. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Two out here and a runner at second. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter, number 2.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. from the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee so you can get in the air.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Bernie
Now
Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie
Popped him up.
Williams.
Moncada is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 11.
Next for New York, number 11. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. 5-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the
Leading
box.
off for the White
That can't be fun."
The
Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Garcia.
Now the pitch. Leori Garcia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that brings up Luis Robert. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. This is line to left. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Jose Canseco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Now the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Madrigal is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nick Madrigal, and they could use a spark from him here.
Nick.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, left field.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So here's Yoan Moncada, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox 1. Stepping up is Tim Raines. He doubled his last time up.
The right fielder, Tim Raines.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, it'll be Jorge Posada. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now. Wade Boggs.
Third baseman. Wade.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To 1-2 now.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Now another 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi.
The
Thanks.
Right fielder, number 12. Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Eaton hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 1-1. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ronaldo Lopez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Now to bat, number 11. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The second baseman, number 11.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging
So
the
here's
previous
one
play.
last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So now to the plate, Tino Martinez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Now here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Lopez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And that one yanked just foul. Now here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Canseco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-1. The batter will be Luis Robert. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Now here's the first offering. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. On its way is pitch number 75, and a high strike there. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now
so he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Nick Madrigal stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail 6-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
The right fielder.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Count still at 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next,
and look
Yankees,
there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. And stepping in, Jorge Posada. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lined hard to center field. Robert is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold on to their 6-1. So here's Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Off for the White Sox.
First offering. Grounded to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy.
Next to stand in is Eloy Jimenez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yohan.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run for Yohan Moncada. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Eaton.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, it could be something they have to think about.
The next 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 6 and the White Sox 2.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next here is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Number 11 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Eaton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated
Ramiro Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 59.
Leori Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Boggs has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The batter number 1. Second baseman.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. So next to bat will be Jose Abreu. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Anderson, the runner at third. Madrigal on at second with 2 down. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail here at 6-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1. That's ball 2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
Next it'll be Jose Canseco. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
The right fielder, number 31.
Into the box, Tim Raines flew out last time up. First delivery to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his eighth inning of work.
Now batting, catcher.
Now into the box. Jorge Posada hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. Set to start the ninth in this one, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Yohan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in once again is Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Range is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Striding in is Yasmani Grandal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 6-2 the final total today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 36 earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Dylan Cease was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes.